of that. Sony doesn't like me using that song. We need something new. Starting to lose me. Didn't I warn you? Much better. So, Bionicle, remember that? That was nice, wasn't it? Had a good 10-year run, but for whatever reason, the powers that be decided to axe it in favor of this. Hero Factory. It's, I mean, the whole factory thing, you can tell it places an emphasis on building. And, less of an emphasis on story, it seems, though it does have its own cartoon. We'll have to see how that pans out in the future. But, anyway, let's get to the sets. Just going to push you off to the side here. So this guy, Duncan Bulk, he's the silver guy. One of the changes from the Hero Factory to Bionicle was that silver seems to be replacing brown. Which seems like a good idea, because nobody really ever liked the brown guys, and they were always the poorest selling. They replaced them with yellow and orange for some years, and now it's silver. So, let's check this guy out. He's priced at $8, which would put him in the same pricing bracket as, I think these guys, the original Toa and the Toa Nuva. I'm not sure how much the Nuva cost, but I know the Toamata cost somewhere in that price bracket. Well, how do they stack up? Obviously, this guy's a lot smaller. He's also got much fewer pieces. He's got a build much more comparable to the later Matoran of the Bionicle line. But he's much cooler than that. You can see that what he lacks in piece number, he makes up for in detail. He's got this gun here that's supposed to shoot ball bearings, and, it's got that magazine right there. Lots of really cool details on this guy. They've even got a new skeleton to build the sets around, and everything is just snap on, snap off. It's really easy. Some might even say it's too easy. Almost all new pieces on him, too. The torso's new, the arms and legs are new. Everything's, he's got the Glatorian head from Bionicle, but everything's, being rebuilt around a new concept. And these heroes, while they're not quite as nice as the original Toa, they're, well, they're adequate, they're worth the money. Now, what about the villains? As Bionicle went on, these guys got replaced by more advanced, more posable figures down the line, with things like elbow articulation and knees. And as those changes went on, they also got gradually more expensive. The guys of this size, I really like silver, by the way, in case you can't tell. The guys of this size ended up costing $13, which, I mean, they were good sets, but you can't really have a $13 backbone of a toy franchise. You need to have something cheaper. So LEGO decided to go with these $8 dudes, and then make the villains more comparable to the original, or rather the Glatorian. So, let's see what $13 gets us with Hero Factory. Well, here he is, in all his strange glory. What's his name? Thunder. Thunder, the silver villain. And, Well, the build, even though he seems the equivalent of, like, one of the later Toa or Glatorian, his build is still less involved than I expected it would be. Although it was a more involved build than said Toa and Glatorian, so kind of nice. Well, check out his detailing here. He still uses a standard Glatorian helmet, although it's a new mold. It's just on the same head, and his claws here, they're kind of cool. 3 prongs. I don't know what exactly he could grab with this. Maybe. Let's see here. Can he hold on to his arch nemesis? Nope, not really. They just kind of get tangled up together. Well, what a piece of crap, those balls. They weren't made for these launchers anyway. So this guy, he's got one thing I never expected to see on a build like this: stickers, lots and lots of stickers. Well, more stickers than you'd expect anyway. This guy had one dreaded sticker sheet, I'll tell you what. And yeah, they were a pain to put on, but they look nice. The end result is worth it. I guess so. So, here's Hero Factory for you. Heroes, villains, 2 different price points, 2 different kinds of figures with different levels of articulation. Seems like a worthy successor to Bionicle. We'll have to see how the story pans out. I think I'll try to catch that cartoon now. Well, that was actually not bad. It was, well, let's see. The casting was good. I liked the actors. They did a fine job. The animation was wonderful, as was to be expected. But the direction was still, well, kind of bad. It was directed by Mark Baldo, who also directed the 4th Bionicle movie, and 1 episode of Father of the Pride, which got cancelled, I think, before its first season was even over. And, he still doesn't know crap about action. He kind of ruined the action scenes in this, and, the bad news is he didn't do a very good job with the action scenes in Hero Factory. But he's getting better, and the show looks promising. If it's a show or if it's a miniseries, I'm not exactly sure what it is. But, yep, that's about it.